Okay, it's arm day. So it's officially the first day of summer and we're outside getting ready for market. That's a new thing for us. So we've got kind of a new Friday routine: come out and get vegetables. We try to get them before it gets too hot in the day, preferably early morning, but I've had some interruptions, so I'm just now getting back to my tasks. So these are our lettuce greens. They are ready for harvest. I've got a bucket of part of the way full with water and vinegar. I'm going to cut the greens, go straight into water so that they stay cool, stay hydrated, and they start getting cleaned off a little bit. And then I'll show you the rest of the process. I've got arugula to pick. I've picked the leaf lettuce and washed that. And I'm close to time. I need to move fast to get all this arugula picked and ready to go. So greens are going to get filled with more water and they're going to soak. There is vinegar in this tub. After that, I'm going to strain. So that's the water after our first rinse, the water with the vinegar, and it pulls a lot of that dirt off. So it's got its second rinse going. I'm going to do one more hand rinse, put it in the spinner, and spin the lettuce. And that's the water after the second rinse. Okay, it's arm day. Switch arms. Still feel like it's a little bit wet, so I'm gonna keep going. Jason usually does this part, but not today. Everything's shaking. I think it looks good. So we're doing about 8-ounce bags. I like to leave air in there so that there's a cushion. The day's not over yet. It's super hot, but we've got blueberries, and our bushes haven't produced very much in the last couple of years. They've been a little bit neglected. This is by far the worst area of our garden. Our raspberries are overrun. In the last few years, with our circumstances, we just haven't seemed to have been able to come through here and clean everything up, but we are getting blueberries this year. I did manage to clean up a little bit around the blueberry bushes around springtime, but some of the weeds have come back. We noticed that we have 2 bushes left, and one has a little bit of life but no blueberries on it. So I get to pick blueberries from our garden for the first time in probably 2 years. Definitely more than I expected to get. I'd say probably, I don't know, maybe a half gallon. Good morning. It's market day. I'm getting ready to come out and pick squash blossoms. It's about 5:45, and the best time to do that is very, very early in the morning. And I'm going to be looking for the male blossoms. And we'll pick them super fresh and get ready to take them to market. So squash and zucchini blossoms are their best quality early in the morning before the sun comes up, and yep, I'll probably catch it. They'll have little squash bees that go through and pollinate the flowers. They're like specific to squash and zucchini plants. So I'm going to go through and look for open flowers, and I'm going to be picking male blossoms rather than female. So I can look at this point right here and see that I've got 2 male flowers, and I'm only going to pick the open ones. The way that you can tell if they're male or female is they won't have any fruit at the bottom if they're male. So think females produce offspring. The male flowers will not have any fruit down at the bottom. They'll just have a stem. Let me see if I can find one. So that's got the blossom end on it with the fruit growing. This would have been a female blossom. And there's one right there. That would be female. This one would be male. This one's not open, so I'm not going to pick it up. I'm only going to go through and cut out the open blossoms, like this one. And that one does not have one of those bees inside, but I have picked blossoms before, and there's a little bee sleeping on the inside. So I have to shake them out and make sure I'm not taking any insects inside with me. There's a good example of a female. And these ones are male. I'm going to harvest cilantro also. I like to do all the herbs early in the morning, right before market. That way they can be very fresh, they can get washed and cooled, and they're going to have to sit out in the sun. So I don't like to pick them earlier than day of market. It's a good bunch. I harvest these like our leafy greens, so using kind of the same cut and come again method, where I don't cut them back all the way. I leave some leaves, hoping that they'll grow back. But cilantro doesn't really like the heat, so it's getting hotter. It's definitely getting hotter. It's not raining. Well, we've been in a rain spell, but it's about to be dry. So I'm cutting quite a bit. So that's just a glimpse of what it was like getting ready for market this summer. We've really enjoyed getting out in the community and sharing all of our good stuff, and we appreciate you joining with us.